When your chain of supply goes from here to Shanghai, that's logistics. All new technology UPS brings to me, that's logistics.
It was a really good win for our program. I don't think we played as hard as Canisius, and I give them a ton of credit. Terry does a great job with his kids. You know, we told our young ladies that they were going to come out and be very aggressive, and they're not going to give up, and those kids did not give up until the very, very end, and so I was really impressed with his team. I thought the difference was, you know, last 4 minutes, we did pick it up defensively, and we got some great stops, and it's really nice for our team when we get defensive stops to create our offense. We can score offensively, but at times defensively we make a lot of mistakes. And for our kids, you know, because we don't play a lot of kids, we only played 7, they played 10, and, you know, we grinded it out at the end, and we finished. And then the second thing I was really pleased with our kids is we had 5 turnovers to their 20. So that's 15 more possessions, and so I was really, really, really pleased with that, and, you know, it's a happy win. You know, I don't do too much rallying. I just tell them, you know, how it is, and I just try to be honest with them. And I felt like Canisius won that first half, even though we were winning by 2. They were working harder, and you know, that's the one thing we tell our kids: like, you can control effort and your work ethic. And I felt like they wanted it more the first half, and probably at times in the second half, I thought they wanted it more. They a couple times had a lead, and you know, luckily we got some defensive stops when we needed. But you know, we got to be, you know, a little bit more physical. We got to be a little bit more aggressive, and they were that way, and that's how Canisius plays, and we knew that. And again, you know, I don't think their record indicates, you know, what a good team that is, and they just worked really hard, and we need to match that same intensity. So we will learn from that, because we will play other teams that are just like Canisius, that work just as hard, and we need to match that intensity. Yeah, that's how Hannah plays. You know, I mean, you know, she's gonna shoot that mid-range jump shot, fade away, and when it's working, it's working. But you know, with Hannah, you're always going to give great work ethic, and that kid works hard every day in practice, and everything that she gets, she deserves, because you know, she's worked really hard in the last 3 years to be where she's at, and you know, she blocked the shot when the kid shot the 3, and she scored the layup. And so again, we got stops when we needed, but it was a great team effort. Again, we have 4 players scoring in double figures, and that's been one of our biggest strengths this year, is that at any time anybody can score, in a very unselfish team today. Well, like we've tried to tell the kids all year, as I've gotten older, I kind of appreciate the wins a little bit more than when I was younger. And so I enjoy the win. They worked really hard. Our preparation was outstanding. We didn't sometimes look like it on the court, but I thought we did a great job. My assistant coach, Coach Box, did a great job with the scouting report, and I thought at times we executed extremely well. So, they've worked hard. Let them enjoy it. We finally have a Sunday off. We haven't had a Sunday off in probably 2 months, and they deserve that. And then, get back to work on Monday and Tuesday, and we have a tough road trip against a really good athletic George Mason, and then we'll just take one game at a time, and that's been our philosophy all year, is just one play at a time, one game at a time.